So, so a quick intro about myself. My name is David Corral-Plaza. I live in Cádiz, Spain, the best place in the world, if you ask me. I work as a software engineer at Shivia. We were formerly known as 47 Degrees. Probably, as many of you, I'm a Pokemon trainer as a part-time job since I was 5 years old. I don't know if you are really aware about the current situation with Pokemon cards or mostly TCG in trading card games. But for example, this is a video of a few months ago or weeks ago in a Costco in the States where people were just fighting crazy, getting into very bad situation for a few Pokemon cards that you could buy for, I don't know, $40, and you were selling that in eBay or whatever for around $2,000, okay? So you can see people is getting very, very crazy about this situation. This situation, so, make us sad, right? I want to buy Pokemon cards without going bankruptcy, all right? I want to enjoy the hobby. I want to open some packs with my girlfriend, with my friends, and basically enjoy without wasting a lot of money. So that make us thinking, okay, we need a solution. We are computer scientists. We can think about that. We might be able to outsmart them. I'm not going to go to a Costco store at 7 a.m. to fight with people for a few Pokemon cards. That's not the idea, right? So you have to be smarter than them. In my case, what I spent some time designing this architecture which is basically some kind of automation process in which we have 3 layers. The first one is the data source, in which we have all these Pokemon stores, right? Basically online shops in which you can buy stuff. Then we have this data processing layer where we have a couple of microservices. One is a scrapping service, which is using some technologies I will tell you about now. We will obtain the data, we will do some parsing, we will check if the price is okay and if you are able to buy that. Then we will have some kind of facade, a RESTful API that is interacting with the scrapping service and storing, getting information from the database. And finally, we have the data consuming layers in which we have all these consumers, which could be a mobile application, web application, Kafka topics, whatever you like, right? The idea is just to be able to see this information in a freely useful way. So the technologies I'm using for this project is, well, Pokemon shops, which have good prices. Otherwise, we are cooked. As you can imagine, the problem is not only the people that is buying Pokemon cards, it's also the people that is selling Pokemon cards. If you go around the town, you can see that the newest Destined Rivals ETV, which is the latest inspection, the retail price should be 55, 60 euros, and they're selling around 100 euros directly in the shops, what are getting the cards from the distributors. So yeah, they are already scalping a little bit. So the scrapping serving, these are Python libraries. We solve the Cloudflare challenge to obtain the HTML sources. You know, nowadays we have a lot of websites have this kind of protection to ensure that you are not scrapping, which is somehow something that you should not do, but well, they don't provide an API, you have to do your way, right? Then we have a small Python fast API with Beautiful Soup, which is one of the best libraries for managing HTML sources and look for prices, well, look for determining things that you want to look into the HTML code. Finally, the RESTful API, which is a TypeScript Express API, and the consumers, in my case, designed a quick TypeScript hybrid application with using Expo. All of this, the most interesting part was that I was able to run this architecture, all this stuff in a Raspberry Pi, right, in my house, because I don't want to be paying cloud providers and this and that. This has some limitation, of course. We can talk about that in the coffee if you like, but yeah. Sorry, that was a spoiler. Future improvement that I want to if I have time for this, well, use AI to scrap HTML sources, because at the moment you have to create your own rules, and it's a little bit time consuming. Chrome jobs to schedule the lookage for the best price. Push notification system, so I don't have to look for the data, I will get it. And finally, a Telegram bot that will notify people, not only me, but others. So thank you very much for your time, and that's it.